Hello, welcome to Latest Wealth. I am Kailash here. I am a financial advisor as well as wealth coach. And I run 2-3 businesses. And I am also a stock market investor. My dear friends, I am having a passion towards educating the people. In the childhood, I want to become a teacher. That's why I have been teaching these programs in my YouTube channel. Recently, when I met a lot of people who are investors from Hyderabad, a lot of people say, sir, we have followed some tips from the wonderful websites, but we are put into losses. What to do? How to handle with the tips? And some of my students asked me, sir, why don't you create one video on the real story behind the tips of stock market? Let me share some wonderful hidden secrets of the tips behind the stock market. Now let us start. My dear friends, please watch fully, because this whatever I am going to disclose in this one, very useful information. Generally, no website will give this type of information. This is exclusive for my workshop participant, but by taking the feedback of my workshop participant, I want to share this knowledge in public domain. I know that I may get some of the criticisms, still it's okay. I don't want to cheat anybody. Let us start. My dear friends, you might have seen number of times, you might be getting some SMSs, you might be getting some emails, you might be receiving some through newspapers, some tips and all. And especially with the nowadays technology has advanced, a lot of people will be coming and saying on some of the channels and some of the web pages. Today, let me explain you exactly what it is behind the tips, stock market tips. I am not saying all the people are like that, but some of the people, they are doing the fraud tips. Be aware of that fraud tips. Why? It's not about, I don't want to make you fearful, I want to make you too cautious. Like it happens everywhere. Suppose if you go into classroom, some of the students are very good students, some of the students are very bad students, some of the students are average students, and some of the students, they will be cheaters. It happens in school also. Same the way in the stock market also, some of the things will happen. When you are entering into stock market, if you are aware of this one, you can avoid a lot of mistakes in your life. That's what this video. Generally what happens when the newcomers enter into stock market, and unfortunately why 90% of the people they lose in the stock market is, as I was saying in my earlier episodes, most of the newcomers, retailer investors, they don't want to put work on them. They don't want to work hard. My dear friends, hard work doesn't mean that only physical work. Actually, you know, real definition of hard work is working on your mind is a hard work for the most of the people. And most of the people, they're ready to work hard physically, but they are not ready to work hard on their mind. That's why they get trapped into the tips of stock market. Let us see how the stock market tips fraud, some of the fraudsters, how they do the business. First is, in the first step, what they do is, nowadays data is everywhere available, and they collect the data of the active investor. This is the first step they do it. Please, I am not saying you to do it. If I want, I can do it, but I don't want to do it. That's why I am unveiling the secret in front of all of the people. First, what they do is, so-called these people, they take the data from data bank, they collect the data. Especially I have seen most of the calls, even I am an investor, most of the calls I will be receiving from some of the places of North India. I don't want to mention that place. If you are intelligent, you should be able to guess that one. Some 3 places in our India which is on top place. If you see in India map, one is in top, one is in center, one is on west side. From these places, generally I also receive phone calls regarding the tips. How? I'll tell you. First is they collect the data from all the people. With this data, some of the tips they collect, some people they may be knowing the stock market analysis, or some people they may not be knowing the stock market analysis. Simply they'll keep on sending the SMS. Now you may be wondering why they are sending free SMS. My dear friend, they are having some purpose, because nowadays SMS has become so cheaper. Even if you want to send for 1 lakh people also, for the 5,000, 10,000 rupees, they can send the SMS, right? This is the first. And next, what they do is, see here, I want to show it graphically. Suppose if I explain everything visually, you may not be able to understand. That's why just look at me as well as look at the screen. First, they collect entire data. Let us take into figures so that you can understand. Suppose they collect the data of 1 lakh people. That means 100,000 people data. Then they divide the data into two parts, 1 and 2. See, group 1 and group 2. What they do is, they pick some stocks and they start saying that for first group, one group, they send some XYZ stock is going to raise the price, like this they'll send. Whereas for the B group, same stock, they say that the stock is going to come down. Are you understanding the game? Exactly, they do some partition. First group, same stock, XYZ Pharma, for example, XYZ Pharma, they say XYZ Pharma is going to raise his stock prices, they'll send. For the B group, they send same stock, they say that it is going to come down so and so percentage, or it is shortly. So what will happen? Because generally in the volatile market, stock market is always like this. Sometimes it will go up, sometimes it will come down. Now let us see the chance. Suppose stock price goes up, that means the 50,000 people who are on left side, that is on first group, they start believing, oh, so and so company has given a stock market recommendation, this has come up. Then that means they started believing. Left side group. So B side group, what have given? They have given the message that so and so XYZ Pharma stock is going to come down. So they don't believe. They'll leave this group. Now they focus on the left side group, 50,000 people. Now that 50,000 people, once again, they make into two groups. Let us say A1 and A2. Now see that in A1, 25,000 people and A2, 25,000 people. Now what they do is, they take one more stock, say ABC IT Services. Let us say ABC IT Services. They say that ABC IT Services stock is going to up and down. What they do is, see here, A1, which is on left side, 25,000 people, they send ABC, the tech stock, which is going to raise, like this they'll send to these people. For A2, which is on right side, they send ABC Tech Services stock price is going to come down. Now what will happen? After some time, naturally, so and so ABC Tech Services stock price may go up or may come down. They are having a database. Then what they do, suppose if it goes up, now see that A1, around 25,000 people start believing, oh, first they have sent XYZ stock, second they have sent ABC Tech Services. Now they start believing, oh, this particular company is giving correct stock recommendations. Now the third step, out of this 25 on left side, just see here, once again they make that 25 into two parts. A1 left side, that is A1L, and A1R, that means A1 right side. So what happened? On left side, 12,500 people, on right side 12,500 people. Then they pick one more stock, say, just for easiness I am saying, they say PQR, say PQR software. Then they send to left side, see that A1 left. To A1 left people, 12,500 people, they send the SMS saying that PQR software is going to raise. And whereas right side people, they send PQR software is going to come down. Then what happened? Suppose it comes down, then right side people start believing these people. Suppose it goes up, the left side people start believing, oh, this stock is very, very useful. Now they create some trust on the people. If by the chance, if you are in that category, what will happen? Tell me, I am a stock expert. I keep on giving Of course, I never give my stock recommendations. I never give tips for my students. Never. I say you do your own analysis. Suppose, imagine, I have given continuously 3 or 4 stock recommendations. All the 3 started giving profits to you. Now you started believing me. Yes. Now the 12,500 people start believing this firm. At that time, they are hiring a wonderful people, marketing people, as well as the SMS also. They say they craft very nicely with some paid content writers will be there. The paid content writers will be sending SMS saying that so and so stock, see first XYZ, then ABC, then PQR. All the stocks they mention they prepare one wonderful story and they send the mails and they send SMS, and afterwards for these 12,500 people they started calling and they start giving some links. Then what will happen? You also will get excited. Wow, it is going very good. Easy money we are going to make. And you know, most of the people, 90% of the people, why they are not rich and they are not becoming rich is they want easy money. My dear friends, there is nothing called free lunch. There is nothing called easy money. For everything you have to put some work. Then only you will get it. But these people, they got into trap. Out of 12,000 people, they started calling. Imagine, now they start saying, okay, just to pay 5,000 rupees, we are going to give wonderful multi-bagger stock recommendations. You can create wonders in your life, so and so. Then they show some of the photos, say that that person has got this much amount, this person has got this much amount. They started showing. Then by seeing the trap, what you say, wow, it's good. Then they say only 5,000 rupees. Then you think, okay, why we have to do fundamental analysis, why we have to do technical analysis, why we have to take all the coaching training? Simply they put the money. Now let me tell you, suppose out of 12,000 people, imagine at least if 4,000 people also start paying, even at the amount of 5,000 rupees, that person is making 2 crore rupees within a span of just 2 or 3 months. Then same thing they start repeating. Once again they collect the data. Once again they'll go with the same funda. My dear friends, that's what we are saying in our earlier episodes also. Don't depend on the tips. I'm not saying all the people who are doing wrong, all are fraudsters, I'm not saying. But whenever you are getting the tips, do your analysis. Either you may be doing the fundamental analysis or technical analysis. Choice is yours, but have some parameters. Check out all these things and don't get trapped into this tips, so-called tips given by SMS, by emails, or by the phone calls, or by so and so forums, whatever it may be. Be careful. Once again I am saying, stock market is like driving a car in the city. All the drivers are not equal. You may be a good driver, and some people, crazy drivers will be there. Some people, they follow line discipline. Some people, little bit rough. Please remember, investment is not risky. Not knowing the investment and putting your money is risky. Most of the people think just by putting the money, I will become investor. No, my friends, just by putting the money, you will not investor. Investment is a plan. Investment is a strategy. Investment needs a lot of effort. But one thing, once you put effort for some time, then you can create wonders in your life. For that, the remedy is, if you want to avoid the traps of the tips, best thing is start reading number of books, start reading financial magazines, take the coaching, especially if somebody is going to share his ideas in the form of coaching. Don't miss, because the lifetime experience they are going to share, because you are paying for that person, right? Then they'll share. Take the training and do your own analysis. Once again, even after attending the training programs also, do your own analysis until you satisfy. Please don't invest. My dear friends, hope this has clarified what is behind the tips, and especially in India. Not only in India, my friends, a lot of countries, the same thing is being followed. Not only new generation, my friends, almost for 40-50 years, this has been done by some of the fraudsters. I am not saying all the people, some of the people, because one person said, now there is no poverty in the world. There is no poverty about money, there is no poverty about wealth, there is no poverty about gold, but there is a poverty of time. Yes, because people are shortage of time, that's why they want to go with the shortcuts. Everything they want instant. Because nowadays it is an instant jamana. Instant noodles, instant coffee, instant food, everything is instant. Relationships also instant. Same the way they want to put investments also instant by the tips. Please remember, investment is a process, not an event. So please take care, take the trainings, understand, have a checklist, and hope you have enjoyed this program. Please, even if you are not in the stock market, please spread this message so that we can save a lot of people. By following the tips, a lot of people, they lost hard-earned money. I have met my life personally. Some people lost lakhs of rupees, some people lost crores of rupees, and some people thousands of rupees. So please share this video through your WhatsApp or Facebook or whatever the social media, so that at least we can save some people. To help the people, we have prepared this video, and thank you very much. Till we meet again, enjoy every bit of life. Have a nice day, and bye-bye. Thank you very much.